Hi, I'm Bill Russell. I'm the Associate Dean from the School of Business at the University of Dundee. Today, we're very fortunate to talk to Jake Mendonka about his experiences with the MSc in Professional Accountancy. So Jake, thank you very much for talking to us today. And can we start by just asking you a little bit about your background, where you came from and how you found your way to Dundee?
Sure. Firstly, thanks for having me today, Bill.
Most welcome.
Well, just to begin with, how I didn't even know about University of Dundee until I started Googling about top 300 universities in the world. I was looking for courses specifically to accounting, and that's where I actually, when I shortlisted the universities, the top 300 universities, that's when I got to know that there is a university called Dundee. And then when I saw it was ranked pretty high, right? It was somewhere in the top 200 universities in the world. And then when I zoomed down, I got down close, I got to know that there was this course, MSc Professional Accountancy, which actually was very close to what I was working. I was working as a chief accountant before, right? And I needed a degree to improve my qualification, my knowledge, and this taught it was an ACC accredited program as well, in addition to being a master's in professional accountancy. And I had a friend who had lived in Scotland earlier as well. So I asked him a little bit about Scotland. How was it as a place? How was it as a place to study? And he had nothing but good, positive things to speak about Scotland in general. He's like, right from the place, the scenery, the people. He's like, if that's one of the universities you have shortlisted, you better be going to Scotland, he told me. And it all summed up, right? Because the university is standing, it's good, it's reputed, it's a highly ranked university. I got feedback about the place. I even Googled, I did a little research, and I just decided I'm going to University of Dundee.
Okay, that sounds great. Listen, your audio is just breaking up just a little bit. Maybe if you turned off the video and we could just go on with audio. Everybody now knows who you are. They can see you. They've seen your smiley face. So if you're able to just turn off the video, that would be great.
Sure.
Excellent. Okay. So, all right. So you didn't know about Dundee. That's quite common. Lots of people don't know about Dundee. And I agree with you. I'm Australian, and coming to Scotland, the scenery, the people, it's just a delightful place to live. Interestingly, what was your undergraduate degree? What was your first degree before you went to do the professional accountancy program?
I did my bachelor's in commerce from India.
Okay. Okay.
So I had an accounting background.
Okay.
In addition to that, I had done a postgraduate diploma in business management from Symbiosis University, which is also based in India.
Okay.
Right.
So you're actually the ideal person to go onto this program. You've got quite a lot of background in accounting, but I'm guessing you didn't have ACCA exemptions from their foundation programs, or not very many of them. And so by doing the program in 1 year, you get a master's degree, plus you also get the 9 exemptions for the foundation papers for ACCA. Is that correct in your case?
Yes, based on my bachelor's, I did have 4 paper exemptions.
Right.
Four of them.
Oh, yes. Okay. So this was a way of rapidly getting to 9. So that's very good. Okay. So you come to Dundee. Whereabouts did you fly into?
I flew into Edinburgh, right?
Okay.
I was late later I realized that there was a shuttle service from the airport to the university, but I was late to register for that, so I had to take a taxi.
Oh, okay.
But that's fine, because luckily the taxi guy, right from the beginning, the taxi guy was a very nice guy. He was very helpful, and I reached into the campus Heathfield campus early in the morning, and I didn't have. And when I went to the office, there was no. I mean, the office was closed obviously because it's quite early in the morning. But this gentleman, he picks up the phone, dials the number to the which is listed on the door of the office, and the lady comes in. She hands me my keys,
Oh,
right? So right. So right from the beginning, right till I entered University of Dundee, probably it's been pleasant people and a pleasant experience.
oh, very good. I love that story. That's excellent. So, so you arrived, and it sounds like you were staying at university accommodation. Is that right?
To Heathfield campus.
Right. Okay. And then, I guess very soon after that, you came onto the campus. What did you first think of the campus, the Dundee campus?
Uh, well, it was I didn't know what to expect initially when I just came, but I did find it a very beautiful campus, right? I mean, from what I saw, right from I entered the building, the Heathfield building, right until I saw the bit of the library part, right?
Yes, I love
So
the library.
so I and it was, of course, it was amazing weather as well, quite cold, but all in all, I just liked whatever bit I saw of the campus at that point of time. I hadn't seen much. And since I entered quite early in the morning, there were not many students as well as I got to see, right? So, but the first day I entered, right from the time I entered my accommodation, I started to meet my flatmates, and they all turned out to be pretty friendly, and it was, I mean, I had nothing to complain about since I arrived at the campus.
Okay. And then I'm guessing that you matriculated, you joined the university, and you went to see did you get to see the program director at the start, Gisela Marston?
Well, actually, I remember seeing you. You were there at the, at, you know, at the, at this business school. We had this meeting for all the
Okay.
business
Okay.
school students, right? So I remember seeing you then. I remember you uh, being quite funny at that point of time, and all of us were having a good laugh, right? Yeah, but I later onwards, yes, Gisela Martin did come on, and she did speak about the program. Well,
Okay.
actually, the MSc Professional Accountancy was the last program you all spoke about, I remember, and that
Okay.
kind of got me a little scared because you all said that the pre-requirements of entering this program were much higher than all the other programs in the business school. So that got me a little worried initially, but it turned out to be okay.
Okay. But as it turned out, it turned out all right. I understand you were a strong student on the program.
Well, I think it's basically because I like the subjects that were being taught, so it got through with a little bit of interest. I mean, interest in these subjects definitely do play its part in you doing well in course. Uh,
Exactly.
additionally, additionally, I had relevant work experience, uh, and but one of the most amazing things are the professors in University of Dundee, right? Right from Gisela Martin, I remember I mean, she's always, I don't want to say the best, but for me, she was the best.
Yeah.
But then you had
Well, I'm
amazing
very
professors,
pleased.
but then you had amazing professors like Justin, um, uh, Gwen, I remember. These three I remember very clearly. I cannot recollect the names of the other professors right now as we speak, but yeah, these three great professors.
Okay. So that sounds as though it went very well. Now, interesting enough, Jake, you have graduated. How long ago did you graduate on this program?
Well, I graduated 2018 December. I mean, that was when
Right.
the exams got over. But
Okay.
the actual graduation ceremony is normally in June, the next
Okay.
following year.
So you graduated about a year and a half ago. What have you done since in the last year and a half?
Well, the first thing I did is I took a 2 month break, right? But thereafter, immediately I started on my ACCA program. So I completed ACCA in about 9 months thereafter, because I had 4 papers left, professional
Right.
papers.
Okay. Yep.
And I finished all of them on my first attempt. So I did 1 paper in June, 2 papers in September, and another paper in December. And I cleared
Okay.
all of
So
them.
congratulations on that. Well, very well done.
Thank you so much.
No, very well done. I love your application and just working through the plan, it seems. And what about on the work front?
Well, I just recently got a job in EY, which is one of the big four.
Okay.
Big four audit firms.
Okay.
Right. I got a job in the ACR department, which is the Accounting, Compliance, and Reporting division, as an assistant manager.
Okay.
Right.
That's very good.
Thank you so much. Yes, and in addition to that, I'm also pursuing another course, which is CIA, Certified Internal Auditor.
Okay.
Yeah, Peter. So, I mean, my employment got delayed due to the COVID-19 situation, but otherwise I was supposed to have joined them about a month and a half back.
Okay. Okay.
But it just got delayed due to this. That's about it.
Well, I'm really pleased for you, Jake. I love it when I hear about students who have taken full advantage of the opportunities and the education, and then go on and they actually start changing things and doing well in their own career. But no doubt you'll also get to affect other people's lives around you at the same time. Any last thoughts about your time in Dundee?
Well, you know, Dundee is all about University of Dundee mainly, and I would recommend this university to any students in general, even specifically to the MSc Professional Accountancy course. Anybody, I mean, I would recommend it to anybody. It's not just the 9 papers exemptions you get from the program. It's also the teachers who are so helpful. They never, I mean, you can go up to them any point of time, you can email them, they are so helpful even in assignments or projects. And the environment in University of Dundee is really good. And I just totally liked it. The 1 year I was there, I completely enjoyed my time over there. Be making a lot of friends, be it the place, the weather, everything about it.
I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. I'm so glad that it's been a wonderful experience for you. Going to university, I went overseas to do my PhD as well. And it was just a marvelous experience to A, experience a different country, but B, you get to look back at your own country and you get to see your own country from an outsider's perspective. And that's just as helpful as seeing a new culture as well. Listen, Jake, how about turning back on your video and we can say goodbye to you. Excellent. Thank you very much. You've been a fabulous person to interview. You're very articulate. I'm sure you're going to be a huge success going forward. Remember to look after everybody else as well as yourself. And maybe we can meet again sometime in Dundee.
So, Bill, nice talking to you. Thanks for having me today. And I hope to see you sometime soon again.
Excellent. Look after yourself. Thanks very much, Jake. If you stay on the line, I'll turn off the video and we can have a little chat going on.
Sure, sure.
Bye now.